Lesson 11, the fundamentals. It amazes me how many basketball players want to run before they can walk. Because of the success of a few stellar athletes, a lot of kids grow up thinking they can bypass the fundamentals of the game. We now live in an era of basketball where if you have size or can jump out the gym, people actually attach the potential tag to your name and crown you the next NBA superstar. The sad part about this scenario is that many kids now feel that working on their ball handling, footwork, and jump shot is taboo. If it doesn't come natural, they don't need it. They believe that the players who can dunk from the free throw line are the ones who are going to sign big contracts and shoe deals. In some cases, they're right, but in most cases, a lot of those players do not reach their potential. I'm here to tell you that what you see on television and social media clips is the exception, not the rule. Mastering the fundamentals will always put you in a better position to get a scholarship, or if you're blessed enough, grace an NBA floor. The last thing you want to do is limit yourself to what only God has given to you. God gives you talent, but what you work on gives you skill. There are plenty of ways that you can help yourself get to the next level. Nowadays, we have online videos. I have jumpstarthoops.com and also a ton of videos on social media at Coach Godwin and YouTube. I also have basketball training equipment such as the ballhoggloves.com, which has different equipment that can help you take your game to the next level. The most glaring oversight has been the lack of shooting technique. You would think that in a game that relies solely on your ability to put the ball in the basket, players would focus on their shooting form. But I think that nowadays, since you do have players that are successful doing it their own individual way, that people want to throw out the shooting fundamentals, and I think that this is a mistake. There are exceptions to the rule. Guys like Reggie Miller, who had his own unique shot and made it work. But for the common man, the fundamental way to shoot the jump shot, keeping the ball in your fingertips and following through, it's just timeless. If you want to learn how to shoot, all you have to do is Google. There are plenty of shooting tutorials out there. In my own DVD, The Fundamentals of Shooting, I go through all the steps to becoming a great shooter. I break down the technique through a progression I call the 3 Fs: footwork, form, and follow through. The key to becoming a great shooter after you understand the proper form is the timing of your release. Most people say shoot at the top of your jump shot, but what does that really mean? Jump my highest and shoot? No. As your feet are leaving the floor, you're using that momentum to push the ball out of your hands. In essence, just shooting the ball with your legs and the proper form. A lot of players these days have trouble with their footwork, form, and follow through. Once you master the shooting fundamentals, it's time to light up the scoreboard. The worst thing you can do is combine work ethic with a lack of direction. You will find yourself creating a plethora of bad habits that will be hard to correct in the future. And make sure that the person that you're learning how to shoot from can actually shoot themselves. Lesson 11, Coach Godwin tips. Focus on the fundamentals of ball handling, jump shooting, post play, etc. Many NBA stars are the exception to the rule, so please don't believe the hype. Look at guys that are fundamentally sound in their jump shot. J.J. Redick, Steve Kerr, Ray Allen, guys that can really shoot the ball and had great form. Seek a shooting coach or video, but make sure that person can shoot themselves. Absorb instruction from coaches or teammates who excel in the areas you're weak in. So if someone is good in ball handling, ask them, their tips. If they're a great shooter, ask them to teach you, more about ways to perfecting your jump shot as well.